We self-identify as Growth Frontiers. Our passion is to, through our vision, is to exponentially increase the rate and scope of success of businesses in Africa or African businesses. And that stems from the fact that for a long time we kept saying like, oh, when businesses get to 1 year or 2 years, they're going to fold. And that passion was ignited in us, like, why is that the case? We're not seeing this story elsewhere. And Growth Africa also is a result of the background of the partners. So our CEO, Johnny Kelsgaard, myself, and Ian Lorenzen as well, which came from, we're all part of the student organization, ISEC. If you know what ISEC is, ISEC was about these young people who were trying to change the world. A group of young people came together after the Second World War and were like, we need to do something about what's happening in the world. And I think that kind of built us into that, because we're three individuals who just happened to come together and had the same kind of like drive. And the other thing as well was we kept on reading these stories, or if I personalize it, but I know that's the same for all my partners as well, is, job creation will come from industrialization, or job creation will come from, agriculture or different things. But we could see the youth bulge in Africa was growing. And the only way for us that made sense was through SMEs, through businesses, because we've seen it elsewhere in the world. And we're like, when small businesses create jobs, then they'll be able to empower others. So our desire was to ignite, to guide, and to uplift African businesses through supporting them in their entrepreneurial journey, helping that leader who is running that SME or running that business to have the tools and to have the confidence to run their business, and then look into the business and say, what do we need to do to change this business? So it came from that desire of also the background of our founder being that he had started an IT company that had grown from Uganda. It started in Uganda, it came to Kenya, went to Bangladesh, Vietnam, Zimbabwe. So just seeing that there was something that had been built and had grown gave us that excitement about doing what we're doing with Growth Africa. So Growth Africa seeks to support businesses to grow, to create the dignified jobs that are required, and also to not only build wealth for the entrepreneurs that are running the businesses, but to also transform the communities in which they